Hi guys, Miss Hughes here, and I'm just coming on because I'm going to read chapter 3 of the story that we've been reading, Junie B. Jones' Dumb Bunny. So chapter 3, Waiting and Waiting. On Saturday morning, I jumped out of bed very excited, because today was the day of the party, of course. The Easter egg hunt, the Easter egg hunt. Today is the day of the Easter egg hunt, I sang real loud. I ran into Mother and Daddy's room and I turned on their light. The Easter egg hunt! The Easter egg hunt! Today is the day of the Easter egg hunt! I sang again. Mother opened one eyeball. It's not time to get up yet, Junie B., she said. It's still dark outside. Please go back to your bed. I put my head next to her face. Yeah, only I don't think that's actually possible, I said, on account of my brain is already activated. Mother put her pillow over her head. I lifted it up. I'm going to find the golden egg today, I said. I told you about that, right, Mother? Whoever finds the golden egg gets to swim in Lucille's hot water. I hugged myself very happy. I would love, love, love to swim in hot water, I said, except for Sheldon and May want that prize too. Plus, Lucille loves Sheldon, and so maybe she might give him a hint or something. And a hint would not be good. I did a little frown. Plus, here's another problem, I said. May has bird parts, and birds can see as good as a hawk. Mother pretended to snore. I did a huffy breath at her. Sometimes mothers do not act their old age. Finally, I put the pillow back on her head, and I went back to my room. Then I picked up my stuffed elephant named Philip Johnny Bob, and we skipped to my closet to pick out party clothes. We looked at all my hangers. I said. What kind of clothes are good egg hunting clothes, do you think, Phil? Philip tapped on his trunk. Well, let's see. Good egg hunting clothes should be easy to run in, probably. 'Cause when you spot an egg, you will have to beat people to it, right? He asked. Right, I said. Plus, good egg hunting clothes should not be a dress either, on account of sometimes when I am beating people to an egg, I will have to tackle them and get in a scuffle. Correct, said Philip. Tackling and scuffling often happens in egg hunts. He thought some more. Also, good egg hunting clothes should have big pockets to carry all the eggs you're going to find, he said. I nodded. Yes. Plus, good egg clothes have to be pretty, right, Phil? I said, because this is a fancy party, you know. I know, said Phil. Egg clothes should definitely be pretty. Like, we looked some more. Then, both of us spotted the pretty clothes at once. Like those brand new lavender overalls that Mother just bought. We shouted real joyful. Phil threw himself way high in the air. Yes, the brand new lavender overalls will be perfect, Junie B., 'cause lavender is exactly like purple almost, and purple is the color of your favorite glasses. He flung himself in the air again. We are a genius at picking egg clothes, he said. Yes, we are a genius, Philip, I said back. I cannot lose the egg hunt in this perfect outfit. After that, I quick put on my lavender overalls, and then me and Philip ran to the window, and we sat down on the floor, and we waited and waited for daylight to come. The party was supposed to start at lunchtime. There was going to be a picnic before the egg hunt. That information was printed right on Lucille's fancy invitation. I read it to Mother and Daddy at breakfast. A picnic lunch will be served on the grounds before the event, I read. I smiled. I enjoyed eating on the ground, I said. Mother laughed. Oh, I don't think you'll be eating on the ground, Junie B., she said. Grounds are what rich people call their lawns and gardens. I got down from the table and looked outside. Do we have grounds? I asked. Mother rolled her eyes and looked at Daddy. Heavens no, Junie B., she said. What we have is weeds and crabgrass. Daddy sucked in his cheeks at her. Weeds and crabgrass is an issue, apparently. After breakfast, I waited for it to be time to leave. It was the longest morning I ever saw. Then finally, Daddy said it was time to go, and so I ran to the car lickety-split. Lickety-split is the grown-up word for zippity-fast. It took forever to get to Lucille's house. We drove and drove and drove. Then, at last we turned down Lucille's long driveway. Lucille's house, Lucille's house. We're finally at Lucille's house, I shouted out. I leaned my nose against the window. Remember when I came here last year, Daddy, I said? Me and my friend Grace spent the night at this place and ate dinner and breakfast with her rich, expensive Nana. Then, oh my gosh, I saw her. I saw the rich, expensive Nana. She was standing there with Lucille's mother and Daddy and brother, and they were welcoming all the cars. I opened my door and I ran to her. Well, we meet again, Nana, I hollered real happy. Then I hugged my arms around her middle, and I tried to lift her off the ground, only she didn't actually budge that good. I stepped back and looked at her. The Nana had put on a few pounds, I believe. After that I tried to lift her again, but this time she took my arms away. "Oh dear, no, young lady. You mustn't try to pick me up," she said. "You'll hurt yourself." I looked at her kind of puzzled. "Yeah, only I'm not a young lady, Nana," I said. "Look, see, it's me. It's Junie B. Jones." I pointed at my face. "Don't you remember me, huh? I spent the night here with Lucille and Grace. Remember that, Nana? It was the time of our life," I said. The Nana looked closer at me. Then all of a sudden, drops of sweaty came on her head. She took out a tissue and dabbed herself. "Oh, my! Oh, dear, yes, I remember you now," she said. She did a little shiver. "Junie B. Jones, I remember you well." I skipped around her in a circle. "Today is going to be fun, right, Nana?" "Today I'm going to find the golden egg," and after I skipped, I held up my hand to do a high five. So here's a picture of her skipping around Lucille's Nana. But the Nana didn't actually respond, and so I just swatted at her sleeve, and that's all. Just then, another car drove up in the driveway. I turned around, and oh boy, it was good friend named Shirley. Plus, after Shirley came Sheldon, and after Sheldon came Roger, and after Roger came Camille and Chanel, and Herbert and Jose and Lenny. And then all of the rest of the children in room 1 came too. Only wait till you hear this. I didn't see you-know-who. I looked all around to be sure. Then I crossed my fingers for luck. So who do you think she's talking about? And I hoped that maybe May wouldn't show up at all, because maybe she would forget that the party was today, possibly. I thought a minute. Or else maybe her daddy's car would get 4 flat tires. Or maybe his battery would go dead. Or maybe his muffler would fall off in the middle of the street. I thought some more and did a grin. Or else maybe May was playing in her backyard this morning and she bent over to tie her shoe and floof, she got carried off by a North American barn owl. I bent over and laughed out loud. Now that was a good one. All right, I'm going to stop there at the end of chapter 3. I hope everyone is well, and I really miss you and hope to see all of you really soon. Bye.